Imagine this. You're staring at your laptop, coffee gone cold, and you're frozen. Hours have passed, and you're still comparing tech stacks for a project that was supposed to start last week. Every option looks good, but what if there's a better one? Sound familiar? Welcome to FOBO, the fear of a better option. It's the quieter, more subtle cousin of FOMO. And while FOMO makes you jump into things out of fear of missing out, FOBO does the opposite. It traps you in a loop of indecision. Why FOBO is so dangerous? Psychologist Barry Schwartz captured it perfectly. Learning to choose is hard. Learning to choose well is harder. And learning to choose well in a world of unlimited possibilities is harder still, perhaps too hard. We live in an age where choices are limitless. That sounds empowering, but in reality, too much choice makes us anxious. We tell ourselves, if I just wait a little longer, I'll find the perfect option. But here's the truth. Perfect doesn't exist, and the more you chase it, the more life you waste. Maximizers versus satisficers. Which one are you? Psychologists divide people into two groups when it comes to decision-making: satisficers and maximizers. Satisficers are happy with good enough. They make a choice, move forward, and focus on living. Maximizers, on the other hand, are perfection seekers. They want the best every time. They research endlessly, weigh every option, and compare every possible outcome. Sounds like a recipe for success, right? Wrong. Research shows that maximizers, even when they make objectively better decisions, are less happy. Why? Because they never stop wondering, what if there was something better? The cost of FOBO doesn't stop when the decision is made. It lingers. You pick an option, but you can't relax. Your mind replays every possible alternative. You feel regret, even if your choice was great. This constant questioning has a price: anxiety, decision fatigue, and regret. Studies have shown that people overwhelmed by too many options experience higher stress, more dissatisfaction, and less overall happiness. Barry Schwartz calls this the paradox of choice. More options don't make us free, they make us miserable. Real-life examples of FOBO in business. A founder delays launching a product for months because they're still researching the perfect tool. Meanwhile, competitors ship and grow. In relationships, someone refuses to commit because, what if someone better comes along? In shopping, ever abandoned a shopping cart because you thought you might find a better deal? That's FOBO in action. FOBO thrives in all areas of life. And in a world where information is endless, it's only getting worse. How to spot FOBO in yourself? Ask yourself, do you spend hours or even days researching small decisions like which phone to buy? Do you regret past decisions and constantly replay what-if scenarios? Do you keep your goals secret to avoid committing? If this sounds familiar, you're in FOBO territory. Why do we struggle so much? Our brains were never designed for infinite choices. Thousands of years ago, survival depended on making quick decisions. Hunt or don't hunt, stay or move. Today, choices have multiplied. Jobs, partners, investments, even what to stream on Netflix. Technology amplifies this problem. Social media bombards us with curated images of perfect lifestyles, careers, and relationships. We compare, we hesitate, and we tell ourselves, I'll decide when I'm sure. But that moment rarely comes. The psychology behind FOBO is tied to loss aversion. Our fear of making the wrong choice outweighs the pleasure of making the right one. Add perfectionism, and you have a cycle of endless evaluation. Another factor is analysis paralysis, when more information doesn't lead to better choices, just more confusion. Studies show that when presented with 24 options, people are 10 times less likely to make a choice than when given 6 options. How to break free from FOBO. Here's the good news. You can train yourself to overcome FOBO. Here's how. Step 1. Start small. Practice with low-stakes decisions, like what to eat or where. Set a timer, 30 seconds. Decide and move on. Step 2. Flip the script. For trivial choices, outsource the decision. Flip a coin. Check the clock. Odd number means yes, even means no. This tricks your brain into moving forward. Step 3. Use a framework for big decisions. One proven method is decide. Define the problem. Establish criteria. Consider options briefly. Identify your choice. Develop a plan. And evaluate later. Step 4. Accept imperfection. Perfection is an illusion. The goal isn't to make the perfect choice. It's to make a good one and learn from it. Step 5. Limit your options. Research shows that reducing your choices to 3-5 alternatives increases satisfaction and reduces regret. A different perspective. JOMO. If FOMO is the fear of missing out, And FOBO is the fear of a better option. Meet JOMO, the joy of missing out. It's the mindset shift from scarcity to abundance. Instead of fearing what you didn't choose, enjoy what you did. Final thoughts. Patrick McGinnis said, "You can never predict what's going to happen. You make the best decision you can, then recognize that the future will tell its own story." Freedom doesn't come from having every option. It comes from choosing and moving forward. So ask yourself, what decision have you been avoiding? And what could your life look like if you just made the call today?